Hello and welcome to the P2 Introduction to Soccer video toolkit. In the fourth week of our program, we're going to focus on kicking. The motor skills we're going to work on are jumping, hopping and landing, and the soccer skill is going to be the kicking technique. The principle is going to be kicking into the goal, and the rule is going to be that we don't push or pull. As always, the warm-up's going to be set up similar or the same as how you always do it in a designated area, allowing players to roam freely and being asked to do various moves such as pullbacks, toe touches, tick-tocks, running backwards and skipping. Our first activity today is hit the coach or hit the parents. Remember to ask parents if they want to be involved or try and get brothers, sisters, anyone who's older. As we're working on kicking in this session, it's going to be a similar setup to follow the leader from the last session, but this time, instead of trying to catch up with the person, now we're trying to kick our ball at them. We do specify that it's below the knee to make sure that we avoid any unnecessary injuries. Make sure you go through the correct kicking technique, which can be found on our website, and have fun with this one. The next game is going to be Builders and Blasters. Split your group into two even teams, and in the designated area, spread cones evenly throughout. Choose one team to be the Builders and one team to be the Blasters. The Builders' job is to make sure that the cones stay nice and tall throughout the whole time. They don't need a ball, their job is to simply stand the cones up nice and tall. The Blasters are going to use their soccer ball to try and kick all the cones down. Play for a few minutes and then you can declare a winner, which is decided by whether there's more standing or more being destroyed by the Blasters. And then switch roles, so the Builders are the Blasters and the Blasters are the Builders. The next activity is clean your room. You can use the same teams that you've just used in the Builders and Blasters game and designate them a half. They're not allowed to come out of their half or cross the middle line. Their individual half for their team is their room. Their job is to get all of the soccer balls onto the other side and have the least amount on their side as possible. Remind players not to go over the halfway line and not to follow their soccer ball. They can kick any soccer ball. The goal here is for us to work on the correct kicking technique whilst having a good time with lots of repetition. Play for around 2 to 3 minutes, and either if a team clears all of the balls off their side, then they will win, or after the time's done, the team with the least amount of soccer balls on their side. In our final activity, we're going to do a team relay to goal. Players will take it in turns to go and try and get a soccer ball. They will then score a goal in the same goal that the other teams are trying to score in also. Once the first player has returned, the second player will go and do the same thing. Once the second player is gone, the third player will go, and so on, and then it returns back to the first. At the end of the game, it's the team with the most goals who is the winner. Play this a couple of times and get the players to reset the soccer balls. I would recommend using half a field and putting all the soccer balls on the halfway line. Remember to finish a session by asking all the players to come in and take a knee or a seat. Review all the things that you've done in the day, ask them if they've learned any new moves, learn any new words, or if they've learned any new rules. Send your players home with a team cheer, and thank you very much for watching. If you would like to view more of the curriculum, or to see more videos just like this, you can visit us on our various social medias or visit p2.soccer.